Okay, here are two more traditional Swedish decorations for Christmas time. And we're going to try to build these two with just some shapes. So I'm going to go up to the plus sign, and there's a really cool trick. So here are some basic shapes. See, I have this one highlighted and basic highlighted. Here are the shapes. So we're going to grab a star, put it over here. Now, the first thing we need to do is make a Christmas color. So we're going to go up to the paintbrush, choose red. Great. Now can you see there's a really cool green dot right here. There's two. We want the one on the outside of the star. So make it a little bit bigger so it's easier to grab. And if I tap and hold on that green dot and then move my finger down, I can start adding shapes. I think that is as many as we need. So that's a really simple way for us to create that star. But we're not done yet because we need to hang this star. So we are going to go up here. We're going to add a line. So we're going to add, make sure we're on shapes, and we're going to choose this line. So if I just tap and drag it, and then if I grab that top blue dot right here, make it straight. Then I want to change that color. So I hit the paintbrush again. I want to make it this red. Kind of make it look like a string. And there we go. Super easy. Now let's focus in on these elves down here. They're not too hard to make either. And so to make them, I wonder if there is an object. So I'm going to do a search for hats. There are a lot of hats, but we're going to try this party hat. That looks just right. So let's make it a bit more Christmassy, making it red. So now we notice that we're really just dealing with a nose and a beard and mustache after the hat. So let's add a nose, and that's easy enough if I click the plus sign. And I want just the basic shapes again. I think a circle will be more than enough for us. So let's take a circle, and let's drop it down. Let's flatten it out a little bit. I don't want to make his nose too big. Yeah, that seems about right. But let's make that a different color, so we hit the paintbrush. We're going to find something closer to a skin tone, maybe something like this. Yeah. Great. So let's go back to the plus sign and let's add our mustache for this guy. So if we get the plus sign, let's do a search. I hit the magnifying glass. I'm going to type in, there it is right there. Type in mustache. So let's grab this. Let's put it right down here. Maybe shrink it a little bit. So I'm going to tap on it. I'm going to grab the blue dots and shrink it. Center it up with our nose. And then if you remember, we're going to change the color by hitting the paintbrush to white. And now let's add his beard. Now for those of you who remember from some of the earlier ones that we did, some of the earlier drawings, there is no beard shape. So instead of adding a shape, we're going to add a drawing. So we're going to hit a plus sign, and then we're going to hit this media button here with the landscape, and then down here we're going to add drawing. So one of my favorite tools on the iPad is the fill tool. So the fill tool allows us to draw just about anything, and it fills it in for us. It colors it for us. So I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to just kind of draw a beard, kind of a whimsical beard. Let me fill it in up here. Give him a little mouth. Go. Now, that's not perfect, but if we take it and we move it up after we hit done, let's try to move this. Oops. There we go. Fill that space a little bit. That's a little bit better. All right. Now I've created the elf. Have fun. Create your own, be creative and use the shapes to create your own decorations.